Okay, ladies and gents, let's see if we can find another way to set this problem up to make it a little more easy to comprehend. In the figure below, triangle JKN and MKL are some of the triangles. What is the length of JM in millimeters? So if we strategize this process, the first thing that we're going to want to do is to identify the requesting line segment. And in this case, it's JM. So where is JM in our diagram? It is from here, J, all the way across to M. Then we're going to want to create an expression that represents that length. So if this were an easy problem, you would take the length of JK and add it to the length of KM, and you would be done. So we're going to write that down. JM is equal to JK plus KM. Now we're going to plug in the information that we have to create an expression that will represent that. Well, JK, we don't know, so let's call that X. Plus KM, which is 27, is what we would need to use to find the length of JM. So as a last step, we're going to do whatever X is plus 27. Sometimes this step isn't necessary because what they're asking you for is an entire side length by itself. So if they asked us for just JK, we wouldn't have to do this portion here. But since they asked us for the entire length, we do have to do this. Now, step 2 is to find the missing side, which we now know is X, which is also JK. The way we're going to do that is to first write the triangle names on top of each other. Triangle names are triangle J, K, N, and triangle M, K, L. Next, we're going to create relationships between all the unique pairs of sides in the triangle. So what does that mean? Just looking at the names of the triangles, 2-letter pairs are J and K, K and N, and J and N. Those are all the 2-letter pairs. So when we look right underneath that, what is underneath J and K? M and K. What's underneath K and N? K and L. And what's underneath J and N? M and L. So those are all the unique pairs. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up a system of proportions, meaning this. JKN is the smaller triangle. So we're going to say small over large. And now we're going to label the tops. So we said that JK and MK, they're both green, they go together. So we're going to say JK over MK. And we know they should be over each other because they are on top of each other. And this is going to be side 1. We're going to say that's equal to the next pair, KN over KL. KN over KL. That's pair 2. And then finally, we're going to say JN over ML. And that's pair 3. This appears to be where the biggest hangup is. So now that we've done that, we're going to set up a proportion using the pairs that included the needed side and the pair that has numbers for both segments. So the pair that has the needed side, we need JK to solve this problem. So we must use this pair. And so when we rewrite the proportion, first of all, let's identify the pairs that we need. We need this pair because it has JK. We also have to use the pair that has numbers. So when we look, where are the numbers? The numbers are with JN and ML. So we need this pair. So those are the two pairs that we need. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and set up a new proportion only using those. We don't need Kn and Kl because they don't give us numbers that we can use to solve. So we're going to, as always, write two fractions, and we know we need pair 1 and pair 3. So now all we have to do is just plug in the information. Jk, we said, was x. Mk, we go to our diagram, or Km, it's the same thing, same two letters, is 27. Side.
Good morning, Wildcat.
So now we need to use pair 3. Well, the top box must be for small because small is on the top. And we already knew that was Jn. So when we go and find the length of Jn, that is 27 over ML, which is 60.75. So now the rest of this is easy. We know that we're supposed to cross multiply, and we get 60.75 times x equals 27 times 27. 60.75x equals 729. Divide both sides by 60.75. These cancel. And now x is 12. We already knew before that we're going to have to take this x and plug it back into the original equation. So if Jm is x plus 27 and x is 12, then you should get 12 plus 27, and that is equal to 39. So I hope that that clears up any misperceptions that we have. This problem, again, with enough experience, you'll get to a point where it'll be easy. So let's get it done.